The Belarusian President Alexander Lukashenko is now headed to Russia to meet with President Vladimir Putin. The visit comes amidst claims that Moscow is pressuring Minsk to play a bigger role in the war, just as Belarus finds itself in the crosshairs with Ukraine. Now, according to reports, the two leaders are set to discuss bilateral relations and also the wider geopolitical situation. But some reports allege that Putin and Lukashenko are expected to discuss an ultimatum that Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky had recently issued to Minsk. In recent days, both the Belarusian and the Ukrainian presidents have traded sharp barbs. On one hand, Lukashenko has alleged that he had warned Zelensky to not drag Belarus into war, adding that Belarus had no desire to fight against the Ukrainians. Meanwhile, Zelensky has accused Belarus of aiding the Russian drone attacks and has urged Minsk to dismantle the communication equipment supporting the strikes. His warning has also come with a threat. Now, Lukashenko has also accused the Ukrainian military of launching a drone strike in Russia's Bryansk region last week that had hit a bus carrying a Belarusian youth soccer team. At the same time, the Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky had threatened to strike radar stations inside of Belarus. But how is Belarus allegedly aiding Russia? Now, according to Zelensky, Belarus is in fact hosting equipment that helps support Russian drone operations against Ukraine. Russia's Shahed-type attack drones rely on radio communications and ground-based infrastructure during strikes on Kyiv and northern Ukraine. The drones have often been seen flying close to the Belarusian border before heading towards targets inside of Ukraine. Russia has denounced Ukraine's allegations and has accused Zelensky of threatening Belarus's sovereignty. The Kremlin has also denied a Wall Street Journal report claiming that it is pressuring Belarus to expand the war into Ukraine.
As for the report by the publication you mentioned, it absolutely does not correspond to reality. We have a union state, we have a whole range of joint projects on the agenda, we have the most advanced form of integration with Belarus, which continues, and Belarus is our closest ally.
Belarus is strategically important to all sides. It shares borders with Russia, Ukraine and 3 NATO states. In 2022, Russia had used Belarusian territory to invade into Kyiv. However, after the Ukrainian attacks, Moscow had stopped using Belarus situations along the Ukrainian-Belarusian border, which still remains very tense. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.